Hello, my loves. I didn't think it was so quick that it would go live. So let me just bring my book back because it fell. We don't want it to. So here we are. So I will take a moment to YouTube to let everyone know that I'm live. So I'll give everybody just a moment. Beautiful. So if everyone is watching or someone is watching, just say hi in the chat. Okay. So I think I gave YouTube enough time. So we're going to start this off. Yes? Okay. So truly welcome, my loves. And I am so grateful to have you here tonight, live or on the replay. If you're truly finding this right now, trust that it is meant for you, that you are here, not because you're behind, but because your soul knows how to gather at the right moment. Now, before we begin, just let yourself arrive. You don't need to do anything special, just be here. So, your feet on the floor, breathe in your body. Yes. So, tonight is a very special moon. In about 2 weeks, at the full moon, we will be moving into Imbolc, one of the ancient seasonal festivals of the Wheel of the Year. So Imbolc marks the first stirrings of spring, not the full bloom, not the action phase, but the moment when the earth quietly begins to wake up slowly, but it's still underground. So traditionally, Imbolc is associated with returning light, nourishment, milk, seeds, fire, and purification. From an herbal perspective, this is the time when the soil is still cold, but no longer in dormant. So life is moving beneath the surface, even though we can't see that yet. So in 5D language, energetically, this is when timelines begin to reorganize. But in easy language, practically, this is when we decide what we're willing to tend when the light returns. So tonight's new moon is the dark womb before Imbolc, so before the light. Nothing is meant to be clear yet. Nothing is meant to be finished. This is truly listening. Yes, so listening to this moon. So let's begin ourselves by grounding ourselves into the body. Yes, let me do that. So place one hand on your heart and the other one on your womb, belly or lower abdomen. Take a slow breath through your nose and release it through your mouth. Repeat that once more. And imagine beneath you rich, dark soil, alive, intelligent. From your feet, your hips, and womb space begin to grow down into the earth. You are held, you are supported, and you are safe to soften. So tonight, don't ask yourself what you should manifest. Ask instead, what is quietly coming alive within me? Notice your body's response to a word, an image, a sensation, a feeling. This is your seed. Now, I'm going to do a card pull. And I don't see anyone here live, so I will do a collective. But before I do a collective, I do want to have a little card before the clarifier, and it is the new moon, so we're going to do that. And we're going to use the Moonology deck, of course, because we're talking about the moon. So let's see. And do I have... Yes, I was searching for my lighter. So I'm going to... Normally I burn, rosemary because it's abundant. Right now I didn't have rosemary, so I'm just going to use Palo Santo to truly clear all that energy and clear this energy beautiful from my deck. And also we're going to smudge this one because we're going to do as well an herbal remedy, herbal spell. Yes, so truly take a moment for yourself. And let's see what the message beholds. So a win-win outcome is forecast. A win-win outcome is forecast. So whatever you truly are nurturing right now, it will have a win-win outcome. Ooh! Okay, and then we have show the world the real you. Show the world the real you. As you're doing this, it asks you to be unapologetically yourself. Be bold, be fierce, be a leader, be who you're meant to be. Now, to get into the clarifier, I'm going to use another deck, and then we will get into another beautiful ritual that we do on the new moon. So for the clarifier, I'm going to use the Wisdom of Avalon because I truly love this to use as a clarifier. And let's see what this is for my beautiful collective right now on this new moon. So this wanted to turn over. It's the hawk. Okay. So the hawk truly brings omens and messages. Yes, the hawk sees from above, has a more eagle, birds, or hawk eye view, and sees it more clearly. And not so much through the needle, but more as a whole. So by showing who you truly are, you will have a win-win situation. But it's time to remove yourself a little bit of that see through the needle. So be really focused and try to zoom out a little bit. Now, to get more into the hawk, we're going to use the booklet. Also, what I love about the hawk is that it is the number 11. So it's all about the self. And we are as well 2026 in the year of the one. And we have 1-1 on the card. So I love that. So let's see what we have in more in depth for you, my beautiful collective. So number 11, the hawk. When the hawk appears, expect a message to be delivered to you to aid in your quest. Perhaps a telephone call from a friend will help you solve a mystery, or a chance meeting with someone may solve a riddle. You may literally see your writing on a wall or overhear a conversation between strangers that reveals your own answer unexpectedly. You will know it when it happens. Be open to messages from others. Be aware of omens, signs, and in nature. The world is constantly attempting to communicate with us, but we human beings have forgotten how to listen. And I will share a little bit more in depth with that. So remember who you are, an intrinsic part of the great mystery of life. Listen and learn. This is the gift of the hawk as he soars into your life from Avalon skies. So he brings the messages and sees from above. And truly, as you might hear a conversation or have a phone call or have a connection and your answer is uply answered, as the card said as well, like be yourself. And this really complements with show the world who you really are. Be unapologetically yourself. Yes? Okay. So let's see what we else I have for you in store. Okay. So what I want you all to do is, if you can, is grab a green bay leaf. So the green bay leaf represents wish fulfillment. So we're turning into our beautiful herbal expertise and our green witch magic. And I really want to share with you something. So I want you to have your bay leaf, and it's not only a wish fulfilling herb, because I do like it as a wish fulfilling. It also is really great in food, yes. But historically, the bay leaf was used for clarity, prophecy, protection, and victory through devotion, and not shortcuts. So, energetically, the bay leaf helps us to align the mind with the chosen timeline. Practically, it supports focus to follow through and nervous system steadiness. And I would combine that with a little bit of rosemary into that. So the bay doesn't rush, it stabilizes our intention. So I want you to grab a Sharpie, and I want you to write on the Sharpie your desire that you truly want to have. Yes? So truly, before you even start writing, just connect with your bay leaf and how your body responds. So write a short phrase, one word that is connected to the seed that you felt earlier. So choose something you can tend, you can nurture, not something you need to force. And just take a moment before you even write it. And then once you have done that, bring the bay leaf to your heart and say the words out loud or in your mind. And now say, I commit to nurturing the seed with patience and integrity. I trust the timing of its unfolding. So this is truly important because the bay leaf needs to feel safely. So place it in the soil or keep it somewhere meaningful. So this ritual is complete when your body feels settled. So normally we do the bay leaf ritual with burning, but now we're not burning, but putting it into the soil. Now, take 3 breaths with me. Beautiful. One more time. What we've planted tonight does not need constant attention. Between now and Imbolc, your only task is to notice where life supports this need. So this circle is still open, their roots remain, and the wisdom continues. And so it is. So I hope you love this beautiful little grounding, little ritual you can do. And of course, we're going into the beautiful moon spell, as I promised, to close this off with all of you. Let's see what beautiful spell we have that wants to come through on this beautiful new moon. And as I'm shuffling, if you really want to understand how to work with your intuition, which clairvoyance, clairsentience, which is most dominant for you, how you truly can mother yourself, because besides Imbolc and returning the light of fire, yes, spring, Um, February is also a month of self love and how we can mother ourselves. So I'm going to share a beautiful little ritual how you can mother yourself on Imbolc. Um, and if you would love to have that opportunity to sit with me and other intuitive women on the full moon on Imbolc and do rituals with me using the black candle, there, wait, to detach white candle to bring in that light. A beautiful ritual to understand your clairs and how to work with your clair and how to make your powerful love oil for your skin, which you are going to love. And then at the end, you have the opportunity to win a 1-1 with me, an opportunity to have a membership with me, or you receive a more in-depth oracle reading where I can truly tune in, channel for your highest good, for your business, for your love life, whatever is meant for you, you will receive that in a 19-minute oracle reading. And I probably will channel a little bit in tune with your health to see if everything is aligned there as well. So if you want to learn more about that, just reply moon on this beautiful little live or replay, and I will send that over to you. You will find the link as well in the description box below, so you can click on it. And I would love to have you there in 2 weeks from now. Yes? So let's see what we have. So we had the moon spell, and it says circle of oracles, right of the goddess. On any new moon, well, on any new moon, it is a new moon, so it's really beautiful that it aligns. Or the first new moon of the new year, gather a group of women together. Ask them to bring pens, paper, offerings of fruit, flowers, wine, and juice. Place the fruit and flower round your round as black bowl filled with water. Place candles around the room and turn down the lights. Form a circle around the bowl, an altar, and as each one places her offering beside the bowl, she is to say aloud the name of her offering in this rhyme: pomegranate or orange or lily, goddess's herb, perform for me enchantment superb. You give us grain and bread, for thou, for me, for the year ahead. Well, I love this. So we tonight gathered in a circle. And in 2 weeks from now, we're going to gather again in a circle to celebrate the full moon and the Leo energy, but also how we can truly mother ourselves. How can we be the best versions of ourselves, understand our intuition, how to work with our intuition and our clairs, and more amazing things. Plus, I have an amazing and powerful guest expert, Bonnie Heiss, who will be doing her magic as well and share a beautiful gift for one of you amazing ladies who will tune in. Sorry. Tune in on that beautiful day. So for now, take your bay leaf, write one phrase, one word that truly aligns with you, and put it under the soil or keep it nearby. And what do you need to attend? Yes? So that is your message. I love you all so much. So remember, a win-win is forecast by being your unapologetically yourself. And the hawk is bringing you messages because he sees from above. Yes? So be really open and allow messages to come through, even if it's from strangers, conversations, phone calls, things you overhear, some maybe an opportunity. Be open and you will receive its messages. So it's my bedtime, so I'm going to bed. But I'm going to leave you with that. I love you all so much. And I'll see you, of course, tomorrow where I share my card for the week. And I hope to see you all on Imbolc 1st of February to truly celebrate Imbolc and celebrate the full moon, work with the full moon, and win amazing prizes.